So I'm going to introduce Laura. Laura has been in the Plant Priestess Circle for, since July. Yeah, since July, I believe. So
Yes.
so I want you to talk about, why you joined would be one of them, and what you're getting out of the Plant Priestess Circle now. What do you like about it?
Well, one of the reasons I joined is so I could go more deeper in learning plant spirit medicines, especially that area, and to keep learning about wildcrafting and making medicines for my family, myself, maybe my community someday. And I feel like I really found my people. Joining the circle, someplace I can be myself and learn and grow. And I like being in a group of people from all different backgrounds with all different experiences, and all learning, growing together and learning from each other. I just love that, all the different ways of learning and growing together. And I also just joined because I also felt like I needed to go more deeper than what I've ever experienced before, like with the spirituality and giving back to Mother Earth and learning different perspectives and giving back in different ways and keep expanding my knowledge, what feels good in my heart. And so that's some of the reasons why I did that. I feel like I'm really making a difference. It makes me feel good to be able to make my own meds for my family and my friends. And some of the meds the doctor gave my husband were not working real well. And I made these beautiful salves that I learned how to make through your classes. And for the first time, his skin cleared right up. I mean, with no allergies from all the meds he's on and stuff. And so that really made me feel great that I could give back and be more independent and proactive in helping my family. But I also feel like I'm making a difference, like, not just in my own life and family's life, like for all spiritual beings on this, in my area, for all the things for the spirit around here. I'm learning how to give back to Mother Earth even more than I had before, working with Grandmother Moon more. And that just makes me feel wonderful. And being able to be proactive and doing things like this. Even a half a year ago, I would have been so scared to get on and do a talk like this. You know, this is just bringing me out of my shell, working with people in a group like this. It's just helping me grow in so many different areas. So,
yeah, I know that you've been doing self-study and you've been growing things on your own. And I was really surprised when you showed a picture of your first salves. You said, "Oh, I finally made these salves," and then you gave some to your husband, and it really worked really well. And I just thought, wow, that is amazing that you did that. And you would say, "I don't do technology very well," but you've been very good at Zooms and Facebook and all those things.
Yeah, I'm learning and growing in all areas. There is one thing I feel like I've, like I said, come out of my shell, and then I feel like I'm being so much more myself. You know, I've hidden away parts of me that I did not want to, I don't know, that I didn't feel would be right in the communities I was in for a long time. And I kind of hid parts of myself, and they are just opening and growing and expanding like unbelievable ways these past few months, thanks to this group. So, yes.
That is wonderful to hear that. I mean, at first I was all about teaching the herbal remedies, and I got more into the plant priestess part of it. And I'll share more of my story in the Q&A section on Sunday. But I just am tickled pink, so to speak, when people say they feel more like themselves, because that's just like a byproduct of this plant priestess circle. Is like, wow, that I didn't really know that was going to happen. So now that I know that's happening with people, I let them know that by joining the plant priestess circle, you may feel maybe scared or uneasy to talk about this in your personal life, but at least you'll have a space, you know, even if it's just virtual,
Yes,
to be yourself.
exactly. It's made a huge difference. I've learned so much from everybody.
Yes, and I learned from you, so I
Oh,
learned things from
good,
you too.
good. I'm glad I could give back.
Oh yes. Oh yes. And Laura and I met. We had no idea we met. She came into the plant priestess exploration the last time I did the workshop, and we found out we live in the same state. We don't live too far, maybe 3-4 hours away. And
Yes.
she took one of my classes when I went to and presented at the Midwest Women's Herbal Conference, and we figured out that, hey, I think I attended one of your classes when you were there.
Yeah, that was really, really neat. I really enjoyed that class, by the way. I learned a lot.
Yes. Yes, and I would do that if I could, go do some workshops this year, but haven't been able to do that yet. So here we are in the virtual world, and it's working out really great. I consider Laura a friend, and I've made a lot of friends in the Plant Priestess Circle and in this group as well. So, yeah, so let's see if there's any other questions I have for you. Yeah, you've mentioned a lot of things that you feel like you're growing, you're learning, you have a place to be, and if you have, and Laura has showed me pictures of, hey, what is this plant growing, and I've been able to
Yes.
help her do plant identification too. So that's
Oh,
another
yes.
thing that happens.
And I made a lot of good medicines from those plants you helped ID. Again, learning every day.
That's great. Anything else that you would like to share with everybody who's watching, if they're considering joining the Plant Priestess Circle? Any last words of wisdom?
Well, I guess I could just say I really encourage, if you feel in your heart this is right for you, I really encourage you to do it, because it is just a wonderful place, like I mentioned, to really learn and grow and really give back to your community and to Mother Earth and to other people, and share and grow together in a good way. I really encourage you to join. It did wonders for me. So.
Well, thank you for your time and letting us know your beautiful words. It really helps me to hear what people are experiencing in the Plant Priestess Circle.